Good evening. We present the news summary. The Electoral Commission has today completed consultations with political parties on the proposed amendments to the Political Parties Act. The issues were raised following the last election in 2020, and consultations began last year. The suggestions made will be handed over to the Office of the Attorney General before being submitted to the National Assembly for approval.
The consultation process is an essential part of the electoral cycle. After each and every election, we consult with political parties and other stakeholders to see where we can improve on the procedures and the principles upon which the previous election was run. Political parties have been encouraged to bring forward any suggestions which they might have and which they think will improve the electoral process and the electoral system. Currently, we are engaged in consultations with political parties on the Political Parties Act. We should finish consultation on that particular act today, and then we will move on for further consultations on the Elections Act.
The third Southwest Indian Ocean Fisheries Governance and Shared Growth Project, also known as Fisheries, will come to an end later this month. During the implementation of the project, Seychelles benefited with around $25 million in funding to improve the management of marine areas and fisheries in targeted zones, as well as strengthening fisheries value chains. The monitoring and evaluation specialist for Fisheries says that during the 6 years of implementation, the project has provided support to the blue economy and diversify the economy in general.
Overall, one of the main results achieved by the project is capacity building. We've provided training to a lot of departments and MDAs, which will stay within Seychelles forever. So this is a great benefit for Seychelles, as we will have capacity in the future to conduct researches and to better develop the economy. Another benefit of the project is that we've been able to support the management of the sustainable use zones through providing equipment. We all know that it's difficult to get resources to buy equipment, so the project has assisted the Department of Environment and SFA with those equipments, which include a surveillance vessel for SFA, diving equipment for Department of Environment, and also equipment for the Seychelles Bureau of Standards for testing of fish.
The 9 Iranians apprehended on board a dhow with suspected drugs within Seychelles waters on Friday appeared before the court this morning. The court has accorded the prosecution's demand for the Iranians to remain in police custody while they further their investigation. On board the dhow, named Al-Rahmani, was more than 890 kilos of cannabis resin, about 10 kilos of herbal cannabis, 7.3 kilos of heroin, and 3 kilos of methamphetamine. The police say the body of the young man found earlier this morning has been identified as 31-year-old Woje Niset of Northeast Point. A family member found him lying unconscious outside their home. Police say the initial investigations indicate that Niset was last seen around 10 last night. The police is waiting for postmortem results whilst they continue with their investigation. A group of students from the Plaisance Secondary School teamed up to clean the Washkaima Beach and surrounding areas, including the Exceptional School and Limamel Creche today. The activity coincides with the Environment Day and Ocean Day, which both are celebrated in the month of June. The students were accompanied by their teachers and other workers from the district administration. Waste collected consisted of old towels, old gallons, plastic bottles, to name a few. Rue de Possession Street has gone back to being a two-way street starting from today for a one-week trial. It is 10 years since the two lanes were used for one-way traffic starting from the roundabout of the Unity Monument up to the clock tower. The Ministry of Transport hopes the change will help reduce traffic congestion. And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.